Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to Create Every Day in April. Today is April 8th, 2021, and today we're going to be making some embellishments for a project for maybe tomorrow or Saturday. I'm using a Floor Essence Stampin' Up stamp and paper punch. This one right here, I do believe, well, I don't know, I can't remember off the top of my head if this is going to be in stock anymore, but you should check out Deb Hoke's Crafty Cottage and see. You can look at her retiring catalog or discontinue. I guess the retiring, discontinue, kind of the same thing, right? So I punched out one because I started the video and then I was just like, it doesn't make sense. So it doesn't make sense because I couldn't talk, right? My words did not want to form. Most of the time, you and Nicholas are the first people I talk to in the morning time, unless the big roommate is home. Like Nicholas is like, I'm like, what do you want? I'm asking him, what does he want? Now, the only thing I have a gripe about this stamp, it's a small gripe. It's my own gripe. It's my own battle. It is photopolymer. And we're just going to have to stamp it out a few times. Yesterday, whatever stamp I used that was photopolymer, or the berries, they came out pretty decent because I did use the anti-static little tool on it. I do have some Versamark ink, and I have all the things that people tell you to use in stamping. Am I doing any of it? No, I don't even have a sponge or anything behind here. Not a sponge, a mat. I guess you can say it's a sponge. A little mat, a foam mat. Because I'm just going to do it. And the center doesn't matter because I'm going to cover something up. So, no big deal. Today is Thursday. Yay, yay, yay. I'm so glad that tomorrow is Friday. And I'm also looking forward to the end of school. I was so excited about the beginning of the school year in 2019 before all this craziness happened. And now I'm dreading school. Like I'm dreading in school. Yesterday they practiced, and I told the big roommate I felt some kind of way. What the heck? I'm supposed to be stamping it the other way, dingleberry, and stamped it the opposite way. That's okay. Scissors. They practice. I told the big roommate, let's slow down, Brandy, and form our thoughts. Okay, so crazy. I told the little roommate was like, say, what in the world is going on? We practiced that's the reason why I cut it out, right? A drill, the shelter in place drill, right? And I'm older than some people, younger than others, right? But when I went to school, we got under the chairs and stuck our head in the chair for a natural disaster, hurricane, tornado. Not someone has breached a wall and they are shooting up the school. Some crazy person has got in the building and they're, taking little lives. So I told the big room, and I was like, I feel some kind of way about this. Like, it's worrisome. It's very worrisome to actually think about that. Like, I don't watch the news, so I rarely know when. I'm just going to stick to how I was doing it and then just cut it down because my mind. My aunt was like the informant of what was going on in the weather. I do have people that text me and let me know, the weather's bad, or how are you doing? I'm like, we're fine. Like with the snow, we had in March. A few people contacted me, which I'm forever grateful for, to see how I was doing, because the snow messed up the water supply, as well as no lights. So, you know, some people were in worse shape, worse condition than we were. But for the most part, I don't watch the news. Like, I don't, you know, I get alerts on my phone when it's Amber Alert or, you know, a Silver Alert. But just thinking about my baby having to practice hiding makes me feel sad, really, really sad. Sad because our America in particular has turned so violent, so evil, so... And yes, I am aware that those things happened before social media, before all the news outlets, etc., etc. But I feel like it's just on a rapid incline. And I am aware that there have been bombings throughout America and as the rest of the world throughout history. And people have always done grotesque things, just not on a rapid incline, right? So, you know, it's just bothersome for me to think that my little guy is going to be sheltering in place. That was a good one, and this one was not, right? So yeah, I think I took the sticky off for most part. That's a real good one. It doesn't matter though. They're all going to be great because we're going to ink up the edges maybe. We're just doing a little bit of I'll say like a reset because it's only day 8. I'm not even winded. Like, I have so many cool ideas. The problem with the ideas though is I am planning to do some premiere videos where I feel like CREDA are live videos. Like, the premiere videos will be videos for 30 minutes, a 30-minute premiere video, and I'm going to be doing that in May. I want to do that in May. So we'll have to see how that works out for us. So we can get 12 flowers off of a A2 size card open up. So yeah, sometimes I do prep things, but I feel like, you know, since we're doing Create Every Day in April, it doesn't have to be a massive project every day. It could be a workup project. Not like the Prima Serena stamp we did. I do want to revisit her in watercolor. So hopefully you're ready for her again. And I have a few other things I really, really want to do. Some basic stuff, some simple, well, not basic, but simple, easier things versus... let's get super fancy. I have a project that I want to share with you on the Scan and Cut, but I think that's going to have to wait till May or June, only because not everyone has a Scan and Cut, and I feel like, you know, some videos don't do well, as in performance-wise, because not everyone is into that kind of stuff. And I get it. I'm okay with that. Totally okay with that. It is, you know, for the most part, it is really up to the person that likes certain things to click and watch the video. Like, I've watched, you know, I'm not sure if you ever go down a rabbit hole of YouTube, the good rabbit hole, not the bad one. I always end up on animal videos. Like, I would have to say 98% of the time, I always end up watching cats or dogs or, you know, all kinds of animals doing funny stuff to us. Like, I always get like once I went down that rabbit hole, I always get a pop-up that says, "I dare you not to laugh," or something like that. And it's like animals just being silly, or cats in particular being mean to other cats, or humans kicking them, punching them, slapping them down. Like, I've watched a video where a cat is like, the little kitten is trying to get up, right? And the big cat, or he could be a kitten too, just an older kitten, he smacks him and the kitten topples over. And then I've watched them where, you know, you see the cats helping other little cats. Cats are just weird beings, in my opinion. Very weird beings. You either love them or you hate them. I have a friend, and she came to the house. This was a long time ago. And she just looked at Nicholas and rolled her eyes like, you disgusting. Ugh, I hate cats, is how she looked at him. And I was like, he ain't gonna do nothing to you as long as you don't do nothing to him, right? For my mom's funeral, my best friend came, and she was putting on stockings, and she was like, Nicholas, don't touch the stockings. Don't touch the stockings. And he's like, she said, Nicholas scratched my, he grabbed the stockings. I was like, well, he is a cat. And then whenever people ask me if he bites, I'm like, he got teeth. You bite. Why wouldn't he bite? The joys of pet ownership, right? All right. So now we got our little flowers. Let's go ahead and ink them up. Now, I don't know what color I want to ink them up. Probably my traditional brown. Let's see how that's going to look. Oh, it looks great. The good thing and the bad thing about stamps like this is you could color them in. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff with stamps like this with the punch that goes with it. You can leave it blank, like no color. You could stamp it out, color it up, and then this is vintage photo, just in case you're wondering. Is it? Yeah, vintage photo. Then color it. Or you could just leave them no stamp and just color this. I mean, get your paper punch and punch to your heart's content. But I like not having to color the project sometimes because it's I want to show you what we're going to do. It's going to make it like pop out and be like, oh, okay, this looks pretty cool. Because I'm not even sure what this flower is really supposed to be. And if you look at the stamp set, like this right here, you could make this from this, right? You could just take a few petals. And so you have, you have that, and then in the background, you could just stamp this out and put this right on top of it. So I like those. Like I like layering stamps. Like I have a few layering stamps from Hero Art. I have a few layering stamps. I actually purchased some recently from the big box store, Hobby Lobby. I want to talk about Hobby Lobby. I started to talk about it in a previous video, and I edited it out because it wasn't mean or anything. It just made the video too long. And so we have a few more minutes left on this one while I'm inking these edges up. So, Hobby Lobby, if you don't know, and you haven't been there in a while, they got rid of the coupon system in February. I think they made the announcement in January, and they completely got rid of it, I guess, at the beginning of either March or right at the end of February. And, a few people were up in arms about it, and I was not. And I'm still not up in arms about it, but I will tell you that I feel like Hobby Lobby did that on like some shady business backdoor type of thing, because last year and the year before, I guess 19, probably 2018, 19, they were relabeling their product. It used to say, well, some of it said Paper Studio, like the Hobby Lobby brand, Paper Studio, and it says it's in Oklahoma, Ohio. What in the world? That's where their base brand is from. Just like if you look at Michael's, it always says Sterling, Texas on there for the Michael's brand stuff, right? I guess headquarters. So, Hobby Lobby said, we're going to quote unquote paraphrasing this because I didn't read it. I saw most of it, and a few of my friends was like, "How do you feel about it?" I was like, "I really don't. I'm not fazed by it. Not not too much, because we have Joann Fabric, who coupon system is amazing at the moment. Although they don't carry the same thing that Michaels or Hobby Lobby does, which is my gripe, my issue, I guess. I like that they all have different stuff. I love that. It's great to have variety. And since I don't have a local, there's no local scrapbook stores here, it makes sense to me to have good choices at the scrapbooks at the big box store. So I'm going to put the 3 that I did really good on out to the side. Oh, I did 4 pretty decent, and the rest, So I'm going to take this and just curl it over. So my issue is with them changing their branding from Paper Studio to No Name. It has the exact same packaging that just took Paper Studio off. Most of the time, Hobby Lobby puts Paper Studio on sale every other week or every 2 to 3 weeks. The Paper Studio brand in the paper crafting section is on sale. So if you catch the trend, 1 week it is Paper Studio, it'll say all Paper Studio. Then it'll be like Sizzix and Tim Holtz, and then it'll just be like something random on sale, right? So every other week, I think every other week Paper Studio is on sale, roughly. And then if you go, it's like I make jewelry, so I go into jewelry section. Every other week they have something 50% off, which is great if you're looking for that particular item that's on sale that week. If you're in a clutch situation and you need that big box of flat back pearls that's normally $25 and it's not on sale for 50% off, that coupon would come in handy. It would definitely come in handy. But we don't have that coupon situation anymore. And I have personally purchased 2 things full price because the coupon system is not there. Now, I don't think they ever would put those 2 things on sale anyway, so it's not a big deal. And also, Michaels does have that particular thing, but even with their crappy coupon system right now that Michaels has, it is still cheaper to buy the full price thing at Hobby Lobby. So I do think that Hobby Lobby knew what they were doing. So well played, Hobby Lobby, well played. But I just feel like if you're really sincere about keeping your customers, they should figure something else out. And not only that, like, I feel like they're like skimping because, and this is how I guess they keep the prices down. They don't have a price checker in the store. Like if they had a price checker in the store and they just went back and hit the clearance button, you wouldn't have to worry about that. You could just check the daggone prices yourself. And then some of the things that are supposed to be on clearance, when the worker forgets it, you could just get it on clearance. You don't have to fight. Like I was there a couple of weeks ago, and this lady was like, one of the things that she really wanted was broken or something. It was missing I don't know, I think it was missing like a sticker or something. And she was like, can you call and ask her how much the thing is? And the lady was like, it's X amount of dollars. And the lady was like, I'm still gonna get it, but this piece is missing. And I thought maybe she would, give me a better deal. And I was sitting there thinking, lady, it's already on clearance. She's not going to clearance it. She's not going to re-clearance the item for you. Now, the cashier, I feel, could have been like, you know what, you're right. I'm going to give you, X amount of dollars off. Because it's already clearance. And from what I've noticed at the Hobby Lobby where I live closest, the one that's close to me, I think I'm going to use 4. Because it just makes it look fuller. So, yeah. I'm only going to get 3 petals out of this. 3 petals. So what I'll probably do is punch and stamp out some more. Just not with you all. I think the cashier probably could have said, oh, you know what, you're right. I'll just give you an extra 5 or 10% off. But they don't. They don't. And I guess people have been buying stuff and bringing it back. Because the lady, I bought something. She was like, now this is clearance. If you want to bring it back, you have to have your receipt. Because I'm assuming people probably take the clearance tag off and try to get full price on it, full price money, because people are sneaky and devious. No matter how we look at it, people are always up to no good. You know, people are nefarious in those things. And since this is like a perfect triangle almost, you're gonna get some overlapping, which is great because we like a full flower. We like a full flower. So if you have a Hobby Lobby closest to you or near you and you shop Hobby Lobby, you know, I would like to hear what you got to say about that in the comments section. People are still buying stuff from Hobby Lobby because they normally have stuff on sale. Like I bought a stamp, not a stamp. Yeah, I bought some stamps from them because I was like, they never have this particular stamp on sale, but now they have, you know, in some section they have all. Is no name, it just says all, and then other sections is like this product only. Because I wanted to get some bead string, but it was $10, and so I was like, well, I'll try Michael's. I'll look at Amazon. Nope, it was the cheapest at Hobby Lobby. Right, so we're almost finished. So I'm just taking my finger into the center and I'm pressing down my right hand and I'm pushing up on the left side with my left hand. And if you do it pretty decent, you should have all of the little where the stamens would be in the circle, and then you can just go back and flatten your flowers. Now, of course, you can do more and more and more, but like I said, I feel like this piece can go right on top of here, so you could stamp this out. And if you want to fussy cut it, I'm not sure if it came with a die. I normally don't buy dies for certain things because I already have them. And also you can see like right here where you can layer these pieces up. So this one would probably fit, yeah, these could fit like really nicely on top. But we don't need to do any of that because we are just doing that. So I know it was a short and plain video, but sometimes you don't need a fancy video. I want to say thank you all for watching. I hope that you have a great day. It is Friday Eve. I plan on having a great day. Saturday, it's going to be a little bit of probably a short video. I'm planning on doing something family-wise, and it's going to take all of my Friday, well, today, tomorrow, and then Saturday morning. But anyway, this is what we made. We'll have more of these tomorrow. I'm going to punch out some afterwards. I want to say thank y'all for watching. Until next time, happy CREDA.